Yeah, I heard word around town is a popping off.
Hey, yo, it is lit, man. It's the Hitman. I hope you guys are doing all right. And I have to beat this Majin Power stage, so I figured I'd do it on camera. That's sort of what us Dokkan people usually do. If that if that's okay. So I figured I'd record it. For some reason, I don't have a habit of recording my Super Battle Road runs. Like I never oh, I didn't even aim in the right slot. I should have aimed for Gohan. That's not really my thing. I don't know how to explain it. I don't think I'll die, but it's like, what if I could do a no item run? Do y'all think I'm built like that? I low-key want to see if I'm built like that. Let's get into it.
If you could take
Okay?
6
You're not
feet.
that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy. Okay?
Wuhan, of course, is type dis, which is, 33k is a lot.
Speaks German. Ah! Ah! And what was that about?
Okay, yeah, we're not going to do this no item. Hopefully we make it through this turn, but that's okay. That's okay. It's no item runs are simply a pride thing. Low-key. Low-key. He did a lot of damage there. If he triple super, Supreme Kai is definitely dead, but Supreme Kai is dead anyway. 100 and what? Oh, Buhan, brother. He hasn't even supered. Hey, yo. We'll be right back. I'm definitely unalived. I'm not breathing right now. That's okay. Hey, yo. What if I could do a no item run?
What if I could do a no item run?
Can't you take a joke?
Alright, let's run that back. Now, Supreme Kai was no problem. I can handle him, but it's Gohan. Okay. So I do... I think I learned my lesson last fight. So I do have to use an item here. However, I should be able to handle the Supreme Kai. Oh, I can't even do that, can I? Wow, the orbs didn't line up as well. So, nah, Supreme Kai will make it through this fight. I'm gonna stun Gohan. Gohan did crazy damage. So I think I'm gonna stun Gohan. I'm gonna hit him with another super attack, and then let's try to make this a legitimate SBR run. How much damage? 37k is not as egregious. See, this is why that last turn would have been perfect, because I mean 70k is fine actually, but it's that the fact that Supreme Kai got the opportunity to super attack us is definitely ugly. Now let's talk about the Majin Power team in 2021. When it came out, it was my favorite team in the game. Like, it carried me through everything. There wasn't really an event that this team could take on that I couldn't beat. Any Super Battle Road stage, anything. It was fun. This is what I'm looking for. You see the dodges? That's perfect. But yeah, this team, the offense was fine at the time of its release because of, Kid Buu had just gotten his EZA, of course, a fresh Dokkan Fest LR in Buhan. But looking at it now, the offense of this team is just mediocre at best. Like, it doesn't have a unit that's a top 10 or I think I could argue 20 caliber, like top 20 hitter, hardest hitter in the game, if that makes sense. It's just like Buhan. I love Buhan. Buhan's not built like that. So it's stuff like that. You do need offense more and more as we get further into the game. Like defense, I'm a defense-oriented player. I really am. Ask Rose. But like the offense aspect is, you can't do this if you're not gonna outlive the enemy at the end of the day. And look at Kid Buu still taking crazy damage, man. That's the last time I keep him on rotation. I'm probably gonna float him after that. But I guess we made it, so that's okay. Half health is decent. We won't even have big bad bosses, will we? But yeah, this team in 2021, the offense is mediocre. The defense is fine. It's not absurd. Buhan's still a good defensive unit, though, so don't get me wrong. It's still fine. We're gonna do that because type advantage. We're gonna attack? We're gonna attack Go 10. I think that's okay. And we're going to use another item because I learned my lesson. You see how much higher my IQ is? It's something about death, like, you know, dying in the event and then coming back. It's almost like you gain IQ and experience and understanding. And now you know it's better to use an item. You know, it just, you know, like the enemy can do 600k damage to you on the right turns. It's crazy. I don't know. It's as if I learned from that. But no, seriously, this won't be a difficult stage for me to beat. I'm going to do my best. Like I said, I don't have a habit of recording my SBR runs. I usually will do them like off camera in my free time, wherever I'm at. I'm going to try to record all my runs and post them for you guys to see, because I do think I need to consider the fact that some of you guys do, first of all, of course, if you enjoy my content, you simply want to see me take on the stage, which I appreciate to the ends of the earth. But I have to consider there are certain people that like, you know, tips and like ways they could look at taking on the event. Now, I know I said I was going to float Kid Buu. I kind of still want to. I really still want 91k defense, even after he supers, is mediocre. But his type advantage in this situation is necessary, so that's okay. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. But yeah, so I'm going to try to, you know, record these runs, all 10 of them if I can. I'm going to do at least half of them on camera, and then we'll go from there. But I got a lot of Super Battle Road videos coming up. That is the perfect place for you to dodge, brother. That was the perfect place. Thank you, Kid Buu. You're really, you know what? I kind of like you a little bit more. But another issue with this category is it's extremely thin. Now, they found ways to, I guess you could say, go different routes with the category in terms of the namesake. Like, you know, there's obviously all the different forms of Buu. You got pure evil Buu, like you got Super Buu, you got Mr. Buu, you got pure evil Buu, you got Buu tanks, you got Boobity, but like you know, when Kid Buu absorbs Bobbity, you got a lot of tricks you can do. Who's actually about to easy A, so that's great for this category. Okay, let's think about this. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Do I want to float Buhan though? Is that really my move? Nah, it's not. And of course, you know, he's in his Buu Tank's form, but I'm gonna call him Buhan. That's just, I usually will call a unit by their final stage. You guys know, so that makes sense. But yeah, Skinny Buu, yeah, stuff like Skinny Buu, like his name is Shape Up Buu. You got Oobs on here, you got Majubs on here, you got Android 21 on here. They finagled Mr. Buu, and then there's Buu like Good, which is funny because he's a villain. He's an extreme class unit, which is weird. You know, there's a whole bunch of different routes they tried to take with the naming of this category, and it's still so extremely bare bones, you know? It's odd. It's really odd, because you would think, oh, we can only do so much with this category. Now we have to go out of our way to have an LR Super Buu, an LR Kid Buu, another LR Oob maybe, like just a LR Majub from his fight with Baby, like a true, like a first form, or turn 1 Majub, of course. The Battlefield Majub, he's not good. So he's fun to use, but he's not good. Okay, now I'm gonna do that. Notice we haven't had to use a healing item though. As much as I've used these defensive items to keep myself in good shape, we haven't had to use a healing item. Also, looking at these teams, or like these enemies, I definitely could have brought STR Skinny Buu, like pure evil. I said Skinny. Yeah, Skinny. Technically, it's Skinny Buu, but pure evil Buu. I could have brought his Easy A because he is great against Majin Buu category enemies. Please stun. The reason I put you in slot 1 is so you would dodge and stun, brother. That is your only job. Love you. I love you, man. Appreciate it. You're still taking a lot though, but appreciate that. And of course, his stun lasts 2 turns, so we could, like I said, a very easy run. This isn't anything difficult. It's just if it doesn't line up correctly, then of course we get caught slipping, but we're playing Dokkan, so that's how it works. But we'll be all right. Triple super? No? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, 93k from a super, that's nothing. That's nothing. This is perfect because Kid Buu would have taken a whole bunch of damage on that back end right there if Vegeta didn't get stunned. So we're in a great spot right now. Skinny Buu, I trust you wherever. Vegeta's still stunned though, so I'm going to... It doesn't really matter, does it? It doesn't. Well, for the sake of his lengths, yeah, for the sake of Wall standing tall, I'm going to keep him there. I'm going to see if we could stun Vegeta again, because I do believe Buhan will take out Goku. This is fun. This is a very simple run. This is what I mean. The survivability of the Majin Power team is great. It's just Kid Buu is a liability. Sometimes that AGL Buikalo is a liability, but this team is fine. And the turn 1 offense is very often disappointing, but it'll get the job done. Like right here, he almost had 24 ki. He's struggling to do 4 mil, but his additional supers are often, you know, useful for later on. Not as much as full power Frieza, but he's one of the only units in the game to where when he is doing his 12 ki and he's raising attack, because he's an LR, because he has so much attack stats, and because once he transforms, his attack will jump. He's one of the only units to where you getting multiple 12 ki supers with him can be beneficial later on when you're trying to get that one last burst of attack in. So I can play a very dangerous game. I can put him here, expect him to stun, and see how it plays out. Oh no, actually, yeah. Okay. He's gonna seal. So now I know for a fact we're not gonna die. I probably could have lined the orbs up better to see if I could get Buu Tanks' 18 ki, but that's okay. This guy is aged. It's mind-boggling how fast he's aged. It's really disappointing. Look at him taking 90k. Mitigation is overrated. Any mitigation that's under 70% is just overrated. If it doesn't have defense attached to it, it doesn't work. Like in Evolution Blue Vegeta, it works fine. After he takes 2 hits, he's fine. But units like him right here that depend like on pure mitigation often let me down. You just can't trust them. You can't put faith in them. See, this is a nice way to end the fight though. I can't lie. This is perfect. I rarely see this animation anymore, and it's one of my favorite animations in the game because, first of all, the quality of it looks like 4K. Like, yeah, a lot of active skills look good, but this one looks like it was done from scratch. That pose right there, I love when he does that pose. It's one of the more underrated, iconic moments in Dragon Ball Z. It's so, I don't know, it's like it's gangster, yo. I can't lie. Like, he really is about to throw hands with you. Alright, ended on the Dokkan attack. We didn't use a single healing item, and we're basically walking out of here with full HP. Well, for a fact, we're walking out of here with full HP. That's insane, bro. I love that. This team is great, man. This team is great. Okay, now I hope you guys enjoyed. Of course, I had a fun time doing this. I don't use this team too much anymore, even though it's still good. Like I said, I broke the team down throughout this video, so I don't have to explain its flaws. But this team is still good. You see, it got the job done. I hope you guys enjoyed. Consider liking and subscribing if you want more content. Let me know what videos you want me to prioritize getting done first for these new Super Battle Road stages. Let me see how many I used. 3 items or 4? Move, King Kai. I used 3 items. Okay, all mitigation items. Hitman is out.